For example, you are in Jalpaiguri, right? And Jalpaiguri has a wonderful rice called Kalo Dunia. 90% of the Indian people don't know that name. But you can say, market Kalo Dunia to the people who don't know. Right? Create a new market called Kalo Dunia. And these are Kalo Dunia. You are close to Darjeeling. And Darjeeling has plenty of this kind of product. Then you say, no, that's not interesting. Then what else? Yes, Toto. You know Toto rickshaw? This is West Bengal, every nook and corner Toto. Right? Right? How much is the cost of a Toto? Kitna? Cost of a Toto bolo kitna? 1 lakh, right? Is it very expensive? How much is the car? Maruti lowest car? 4 lakhs, right? So Toto and Toto carrying 5-6 people. The only thing is not too high speed, but advantage is no license required, no petrol required, no diesel required. So can't we modify today together a Toto into a nice looking car? Is it very difficult? No, it does not come to your mind. It does not come to your mind. And if you give me a design, I personally am first customer. And I am ready to pay you 1,50,000 for my product, or maybe even 2 lakhs. But the design has to be not like engineering design. It has to be human design, artistic design. Right? People feel like a wow, people should love it. Like people love it. People love it. So you should create something that is lovable, let's create an attraction to the customer. Right? And is it difficult? Tell me now. Is it difficult? Have you seen anybody, any street side vendor who make Toto? Have you gone to their factory? क्या क्या तुम लोग? वो भी देखो नहीं तो क्या करते हो तुम लोग? क्या बिजनेस ट्रेनिंग ले लो? You should go and visit. So simple. It's like a child's play. You just need to know how to cut, how to welding. And today in the age of laser cutting, you can do magic. Design whatever you can and you can implement it without much power. You can metal can be cut with laser today, right? And very affordable. It's like per feet of cutting charge is probably 5 rupees. Right? But the thing is that you guys are not exploring any of these. Because your mind is still locked on, I have studied books, I have done this degree, so what is the new market and the new experience? What can be the new experience? Anybody can tell? Already I have given an example. Right? बोला ना तो सुना नहीं तो कोई सुनता नहीं. Oh दीदी, hello, Hari Bhave, you, tell me, what is that new experience can be possible? Just now I gave an example, right? What example I gave? New experience? बांग्ला बोलो, हिंदी में बोलता हूँ कि अभी मैं बोला ना कि नया एक्सपेरिमेंट पेपर बोर्ड. So did I not say paper board? So is that a fantastic example of experience? So now what else can be the experience of different experience can be done, right? And in my lecture yesterday in my classes, I gave a experience of is that fantastic example? Think through it. Particularly the lecture was in rural setting. So if you are in rural setting, you can create this kind of experience. So this is beautiful innovation. This is beautiful innovation. And how much is the cost? Negligible. बनाना लीड मिलता है. How to package it for which segment of customer is very trying to add this is emotion. This is without emotion, it nothing will come. Nothing will come, right? So now today, yesterday's lecture was all about rural, right? So that's not my topic today's focus because you are BBA, so obviously you will be looking more high-tech opportunity. So I will keep it little high-tech. So most of you this side has not attended my last lecture where we talked about a concept called free energy. Right? So what is that free energy mean? In one line means you buy this technology, you put it in your car or in your home and you don't need to pay for petrol, you don't need to pay for electricity, you don't need to pay for diesel, you don't need to pay for everything. And we have shown some examples, plenty on YouTube. YouTube plenty, history plenty, research paper plenty, patent plenty. But we don't know. We did not know. So now if you look at free energy for high-tech opportunity to do innovation, one is that we can use water to run my bike. Am I joking? How you do? If I am not joking that I am serious, then how you will do? Tell me. What can be the possibility? बोलो बाबा. तो भाई लोग बोलो कुछ. बोलो बाइक चलाते कि नहीं हो? चला दो ना फिर बोलो. अपना बाइक में पानी डालना बाइक चलेगा क्या करो करना है इसके लिए. छोटा मोटा चीज ज़्यादा नहीं बोलो. इंजन को तो फेंक ही दोगे. अच्छा नहीं इंजन को रखना. इंजन को रख क्या करो? इंजन में पेट्रोल की जगह में वाटर यूज करता है तो फिर क्या करेगा वाटर तो जलता नहीं है तो क्या करेगा लगाओ निकलेगा 5 मिनट में निकलेगा तुम लोग 4 दिन से बैठोगे तो निकलेगा बोलो क्या कर सकता इंजन में तो पानी घुसा नहीं सकता क्या घुसा सकता और क्या पर पानी से कुछ निकल सकता जो घुसा सकता अंदर में स्टीम कर सकता दिस इज वन अपॉर्चुनिटी बट इन पेट्रोल इंजन इफ यू पुट स्टीम इट विल नॉट हेल्प तो इंजन को पूरा चेंज करना पड़ेगा वो तो बहुत एक्सपेंसिव हो जाएगा फिर क्या कर सकता बोलो तो सोई है बोलो क्या कर सकता बोल मैम हे कम ऑन एनीबॉडी फिजिक्स ग्रेजुएट या उच्च माध्यमिक फिजिक्स 12th स्टैंडर्ड फिजिक्स कौन किया 12th स्टैंडर्ड फिजिक्स क्या कि नहीं 12th स्टैंडर्ड में फिजिक्स नहीं था और बीबीए बीकॉम था फिजिक्स का कोई है साइंस का 12th स्टैंडर्ड साइंस 12th स्टैंडर्ड साइंस एनीबॉडी 12th स्टैंडर्ड साइंस नो बाबा जी have you heard of the word called hydrolysis electrolysis you have heard good fantastic have you heard electrolysis so what do you do if you electrolyze the water you know that if you electrolysis of water you get hydrogen and oxygen you know that anybody else don't know everybody knows this most of you know now so electrolysis of water or hydrolysis of water means take water put a electrode here put a electrode here put a battery power and you will get hydrogen and oxygen right if you don't know you can open your 9-10 book also it is there okay CBSE particularly is there right so now your problem is solved so instead of petrol you put hydrogen and oxygen together and your spark plug is already there so you will ignite this and your engine will run 100% true 100% true how much percent 100% true. There is no way you can fail it. So what is the challenge then? इतना आसान है तो अब कोई क्यों नहीं कर रहा? तुम YouTube सर्च नहीं करते हो? तुम अगर अभी YouTube फोन में सर्च करोगे, the water bike, motorbike on water, you will see dozens of videos. They take a water bottle, put it through electrode, and then car battery, and then run. Zero petrol. The only problem is battery will drain fast and you need to recharge the battery. So you need to produce enough hydrogen that can charge your battery back. Enough. That is the only problem you have to solve in your entrepreneurship experiment. This is one example. So how many students required for this experiment? Those who love bike. Do you love your bike? Do you like to pay for petrol? Diesel? Everybody else. I also hate. साला चूस के ले जाता अपना, है ना? गाड़ी लेकर नींद मुझे मजा नहीं आता ना? चूस के लड़ाई नहीं, फिर लड़ाई तो नहीं करते हो. So this is the fight. Entrepreneurship is not about business. It is your fight in a society saying that this is wrong, I will correct it. Entrepreneurship is not about just business. It is a fight against the corruption in the society. Every business has become too corrupt and we have to make it honest. So how do you do that? How do you do that? What is the challenge? Anybody now can figure out what can be this thing? What can we do? So if you basic physics, if you remember 9, 10, you will know that you have put lot of small cells, electrode, one pair there, one pair there, one pair there, one pair there. You can create more hydrogen, right? Each of them producing hydrogen, right? So you can create more hydrogen. So you can create a series of cells and you can increase the hydrogen. So typically car battery comes in 6 volt, 12 volt, 24 volt, right? So bike will be 6 volt, right? Or 12 volt. 12 volt, right? Bike is 12 volt. So in 12 volt and water electrolysis, according to Faraday's law, does not give, if you more than 1.34 volt. If you give more than 3.4 volt, it will actually not produce more hydrogen. It will be misused in thermal, water will become boiling and it will not give more hydrogen. So you need to create 4, 5, so 6 volt, 12 volt, so you need almost 5 you put in series, then it will be voltage will be near about 1.4. Problem solved. But it's still not sufficient. You need something more. Right? So what is the way we increase hydrogen? What else you have to do? The surface area of the electrode has to increase, right? इतना छोटा इलेक्ट्रोड है, इसमें से जितना हाइड्रोजन मिलेगा, इतना बड़ा अगर इलेक्ट्रोड है तो ज्यादा मिलेगा. Common sense, right? Physics is not very high tech, very simple. तो इलेक्ट्रोड बढ़ाना पड़ेगा. छोटा सा इलेक्ट्रोड में इतना सा हाइड्रोजन, बड़ा इलेक्ट्रोड में इतना सा हाइड्रोजन. बट बड़ा इतना बढ़ाएंगे तो क्या होगा? जो मॉड्यूल बना लो हाइड्रोजन वाला मॉड्यूल बड़ा हो जाएगा. बड़ा हो जाएगा. तो अभी क्या करना है मेरे को? How do I keep the size low and increase the surface capacity, surface area? Even a child can take these, provided you have query in your mind. आज typical session होता तो मैं आज बोलता आज बंद इधर. आज इधर तक बंद. Come back and tell me what you thought. If I am taking a class for say 7 days, this is what I do. I come to this stage and then I say go home and do homework. But that is not possible yet, right? So now what I will do is, I will take one electrode long, 1 mm or half mm thick plate. I will put this and then I will put a insulated material but porous, whole wall. Okay, जैसे cotton cloth can be thick cotton cloth, and then put another electrode on top. And then roll it. So that the size will become this, right? No? You take a paper and on top of put another paper in between and put another paper in on top and then roll it like a thing. Like I roll this one, right? If I roll it, it becomes small, right? It is a long cloth, right? So if I roll it, it becomes small, right? Size become rod. So if I put 2 of these stainless steel and in between I put this insulator and I roll them, then I have something like this cylinder, right? But I have a huge surface area now. huge surface area compared to what I started with. This is what lot of guys and students continue to do. Many students, many different ideas, too many, and they're running their bikes, they're running their scooters, and in particular in Bangladesh, except in Kolkata, I've seen everywhere. So Kolkata is dead. Thanks to my water that water. Okay. So Kolkata is dead. West Bengal is dead. You go to Bangladesh, I have seen at least 7, 8, 9, 10. One guy is running his bus. Sorry, Toto bus. 12 people Toto bus running with, I don't know. YouTube, full play of it. You see more movie on YouTube, you see WhatsApp after WhatsApp on YouTube, in your phone, but you don't do research on YouTube. And that's why you don't learn. My life goes on YouTube and Twitter. So every day the research has moved to YouTube. Large research, big research, like I gave the last lecture, I gave technology example of Saha effect generator. Is it like a ghost technology, amazing technology, unbelievable technology. And you will get only see YouTube. There are papers, but in the secret you will not find it. So use YouTube for validation of your idea first as a business. If तुम जो भी नया बोलोगे, 99% time you will find somebody has already done it. Being unique is extremely difficult. Being unique in a given locality is extremely easy. But a given geography like Siliguri being fast is very easy. That's all it matters. You don't need to be fast in the world. No, not at all. You just need to be first in your community and your friends will buy your bike. उसका बाइक लेके आएगा, तुम मॉडल लगाओगे, वो पेट्रोल खरीदना बंद कर देगा, तुम बोलोगे मेरे को भाई एक तो तू पैसा दे दे आपसे 10,000 रुपया, नहीं तो तू महीना मेरे को 600 रुपया दे दे. Any maintenance I will do. Now can put a business model out of that easily, right? That's all. It's not business model fast. It's not capital fast. How much capital will require? A stainless steel plate like this kind of size will cost to barely how much? Anybody idea? 22 gauge. Anybody can tell what kind of price this stainless steel plate will cost? Dada, anybody? Any idea? Stainless steel 304 will cost you barely 200-300 rupees. 1/2 mm thickness. 1 mm you will take, it will probably little more. Because 360 rupees kg. Stainless steel 304 to 360 rupees kg. Right? So you need 2 plates. Right? You need 2 plates. One cathode, one anode. So 500, 600, 700, 1,000 rupees, 2,000 rupees. Okay? Okay? And then a cloth in between. Your mama cloth is there. Old cloth. So you don't need to paint that. You need to nut and bolt. You need a glass cylinder or insulator cylinder. And you need something that you can seal so that oxygen and nitrogen does not go away. This whole thing, everything available online. What online? Not even online. Your local, water filter? Water filter has 3-4 candles. They buy one of them. Put this stainless steel combo inside. This has all fittings that you need for hydrogen management. That's all. So how much is the cost? The first prototype? How much will be the cost? Barely 2,000 rupees. Now these students, if they can't put these 2,000 rupees, then what? So this is what they have been told, that first you learn how to take money from bank. What are big change? Now you have this module. You go to SBI officer. You actually running your machine, and you go to SBI office bank. He will call you. Hey Baba, taka le ja. But who will stop you? You know who? You may be killed. You may be killed by the oil lobby. You may be killed. And that's why it is a social entrepreneurship. It is not a just normal thing. Because you have to awaken these university professors. They will go awaken the political equations. And they will go to the local police saying that these are research we are doing. Make sure the student don't get any trouble. Only then you can do. And if you can't do it, university campus, you can't do very well. Because this is the safest place and a lot of customers, everybody has a bike, right? What else you need? What else you need? Am I making sense, sir? Can we do it next 1 month, something? No? Why? Not you, some other people. If we can't do that, we don't want to do, right? Am I right? So am I telling something very difficult? The only thing you need protection from your professor. They must talk to the local thana. They must educate the politicians that these are something wonderful thing my university is doing, so they should not be penalized. That's all. Right? And when Toto started, you know what? One great thing Mrs. Mamata Banerjee has done is allowed Toto. You don't know this magic. Mr. Brahmachari of CSIR and convinced Mamata not to stop this. This is the only thing Mr. Brahmachari did good job in his whole career. He is a Bengali by the name. It's a wonderful job. I know him personally because I was in CSR system. I was in CSR NPL, right? And this is why Bengal has never discouraged Toto. You know how much is the loss of business in auto car company? Have you thought about the Toto revolution? You think Toto गरीब का आदमी है यार रास्ता घाट बंद कर दिया? You have no idea the beautiful thing they have done in Toto. You know, everybody know Elon Musk? Tesla? You know, what is the price of the Tesla? The Tesla S3? What is the price of Tesla S3? अरे तुम लोग कुछ तो बोलते नहीं हो क्या? गूंगे बंगाई हो गया था? कितना है S3 का प्राइस? अरे हाथ में का फोन है, देख के बोलना। देख के बोल। यार हाथ में फोन लेके बैठे रहते चुपचाप। S3 का प्राइस will be close to how much? Nothing less than $300,000. $300,000, right? $1 million now. Can you confirm? Whatever it is. So one Tesla S3, whatever price, maybe nothing less than 300,000 or maybe around. How many people it will carry in a whole life? 1 or 2 or 3? And 90% time it will be sleeping. On the office go, come back or घूमने जाओ. Average family car use 12,000 km per year. Average family car in US 12,000 miles a year. Okay, so 12,000 miles. After all these cameras, EV, electric, pollution, absolutely luxury goods. How much the benefit of Toto? Have you thought about it? No. You don't know. Just compute the number. You will feel, my goodness, it is a revolution happened I did not see. It is the biggest revolution in front of you. Each Toto runs every day and runs for at least 60 kilometers average. If they go take a lunch break, they run then at least 70-80 kilometers every day. 70-80 kilometers every time on the average 3 to 4 people will assume how much kilometer miles they give. We have removed mind-blowing amount in city of environment. That's so pollution free. Most of the in West Bengal is pollution free because there is no hardly any petrol car, only electric. if commercial vehicles are car number of car in Bengal is very very less, very less compared to any other cities, any other state. And these they will say as a negative thing for the state. The economy is not growing. Why should we buy car when there is a thousands of Toto running on the roads paying 10 rupees a kilometer? Am I stupid? Am I gada? Most people will not buy. Right? And we never looked at, we are glamour about Tesla. We talk about Baidu, BYD, you know BYD, right? Tesla competition in China. Right? You know very glamorous things, and we are talking in newspaper, Tesla is coming India, BYD is coming India. But why we need them? We already have made our total ecosystem. 1 lakh rupees, 1,20,000 rupees, wonderful total runs for 3 years, and every 3 years they change the battery, and battery is lead acid. So it is only 35,000 rupees to change the battery. And if you buy Tata EV, your car cost is 40 lakhs. Out of that battery cost is 7 lakhs. So after 3 years or 2.5 years, you have to change the battery. So car का cost कितना हो गया? खत्म. So the resale value of EV is almost zero. Right? So this is a big revolution going on. You are reading on research paper saying that the how to reduce the pollution. Are already done. Already done. You go to remotest of the village. Toto. Nobody thanks Mamata for that. I am not a fan of Mamata. I am not a fan of TMC. I am not a fan of CPA. Nobody. Everybody a caste. But my job is to find innovation. Social transformation is innovation. Any innovation which does not transform into society is not innovation. It is anti-innovation. Right? So now what is left? Take this Toto and make it personal vehicle first for the women. Because they don't like bike. Most of the women don't like bike, right? If you have a bike? You have a bike? Yourself? You? Any girls has bike? One girl has bike. Which boy does not have bike? Which boy does not have bike? Everybody has bike, right? Oh, focus on the boy. So your first customer is your friends. Who does not have a mobility? वो पापा ले जाएगा, मामा ले जाएगा, brother ले जाएगा. उसको mobility, freedom, and you don't. So now tomorrow you go and do a fantastic. I am declaring a prize money of 10,000 rupees. Personal. I am giving 10,000 rupees from these black t-shirt guys. If you can generate a picture, image, handwritten or free CAD, not paid software. Use open source software to design a Toto which looks wonderful. Which the other girls will veto, saying that yes, I will buy. Then you get the first prize at 10,000, second prize 0. I am giving personal 10,000. Professor, you can document it. You can declare it that I am giving 10,000 rupees in next 2 months. But you have to design a hand sketch or software sketch of that. With perfect, it has to have a real nice car that people will buy. I am not a decision maker here who is the first or who is the second. I will only judge on the technicality. But the judge will be the ladies who does not have part. Okay? Let's see. You can take this. You will decide a date and you will declare it, and I will personally pay this with 1,000 rupees. Is that good? Is that good? Is that good idea? Ma? Hello, Kina. Okay. So this is all about the high-tech innovation, and I have already done rural innovation, and I have one wood piece here. Here you see wood piece here in my table. This piece of wood and with some modification, that modification I have done. I had two employees who left because they are looking for a better job. Okay? They could not do completely. So this one can make a wonderful rice mill. So now I will go that side because there are more rural folk than you guys. So this rice mill is an extremely important thing. Why? So you know when the mill rice came, Sheddochal mean kore, people have started getting a lot of diseases. One of them was very, right? And then realized this is because the vitamin B12 in the rice is lost because of the rice milling. So I don't know how many of you know rice mill, how it works. You know dheki, right? Purana dheki. So after dheki, the rice mill is completely one iron piece which rotates at 3000 RPM. It's a metal, complete metal, and made out of cast iron. Okay, so it's very frictional. So these two pieces rotate in different directions. One is clockwise, the other is clockwise, anti-clockwise. And when the rice falls, this friction, the rice loses everything that required, including the vitamins, including this vitamin. And that's why rice bran oil is becoming so much important, because the rice bran, which not supposed to be go out all, because it has become now common part of the waste. So now dheki has a problem. What is the problem? Anybody knows why Sheddochal in West Bengal is so popular and not Adukchal? Why it has become so important, Sheddochal in West Bengal and not Adukchal? Because dheki sata chal, when you make in dheki you know, right? You guys know dheki? Padi eram kore korto, you put rice and then you do that situation. Social economics. Which place you stay, then you don't know these small things. Looks like you stay in 5-star hotel and don't come out of it. So in dheki, the rice breaks much, lot more breaks. But if you do Sheddochal, it does not break so much. Sheddochal does not break so much. That is why slowly Sheddochal became primary food in Bengal, and south, because financial crisis was not so much, they continue to still eat Nako. And how much is the extra break? Sheddochal became primary. Get a rice mill which actually can protect this rice bran, the vitamin, and still does not break the rice. So how do we do that? So I came with this idea. This is a little modified, but it's okay. It has some advantage. So this is paddy, right? I will put one of these. I will little bit just for demo. I am showing you, and you just do this. You see already rice come out. How much force? Very negligible force. And you can see the color of the rice is not 100% white. You can do it yourself. Come, ready. So this is my own invention, but I don't want to patent it. Keep taking. I don't want. I want to give it power cost. So I have to now make a step that will perpetually. This will be like this and that, right? But I have to make it a perpetual system that continuously produces lights. Right? Is that very difficult? No, not at all. A old man can do this part, young man can do much faster. Right? So it is up to you guys. I am here. I am here to help you, whatever design analysis, model, till you get, there are some some amazing challenge, amazing opportunity, but this is good. I just see two pieces of wood, nothing. So I have created these pieces of wood already. Okay, so this is bottom part and this is the top part. So my this part is, you see, this is a groove. This is not flat. This is a groove. So these will rotate like this. Okay, and then here is this hole, and the bottom part will statically stand. Sorry, the bottom part will rotate and this will be static. And this way I will put a funnel, and between this rice will go. The paddy will go, and this will go back. So centrifugal force, so the rice will come out. I'm doing this. Come here, one backside can come here, one person come here, backside. Anybody come, please, come better. Take paddy from there. Paddy
মোটামুটি ছবি তুলবা যখন ওরা ইয়ে করবে ওই চাকরি পাখি ইয়েটা করবে একটু করো, চলে আসো ওদিকে, তুমি আগে গিয়ে তোমার মতন করে করো।
One side, motor is so it will be one side only. Rice is coming out. You can see. So this is as simple as that. So this is first version of the design, and it is not perfect. I have found already some key limitations, and these need to be solved. Exactly. Yeah, exactly. It's like stone. It is, and the problem with this, you know what? This cannot do 100% conversion from rice paddy to rice. So 100% cannot be possible. No, that is easy to make. Rolling is easy. So that's it. You just buy a drill machine, you put it, and you can rotate. My innovation is all about using what is available today. Don't reinvent the wheel. Exactly. No, this does not break because it is very smooth. This is not stone. It does not break. That is the thing you have to do. So you have to make sure the pressure is not too much. And that is the innovation here. That will decide the thickness of the wood. Make it enough thin, and then if required, you put from the top weight. Right? You can all those solve. Now the problem is, the only thing we have to solve is that how do we make it 100%? When I put 100 rice, I get 100. I put 100 paddy, I get 100 rice. 100%.
One question. What about the temperature will increase because of friction?
So this is wood will be least friction than the stone. Stone has much more friction, much more hot. And Deki does not give at all heat because Deki is very slow motion, right? The only penalty Deki is breakage is high. Deki is absolutely great thing. Okay. So we can automate Deki also. Very easy to automate. And you don't need a motor. There is alternative technology like calling wheel solenoid. You can put a calling wheel solenoid to automate this Deki. Very easy. There are a lot of things can be done. But this is a wonderful thing because these can be used for many other things, and they are needed fine tuning, right? Different rice has paddy has different size, so the gap between these has to be adjusted through some clever mechanism. All those I have thought through. But the thing is, does it cost you money? You know, this food plate I have made, how much it cost me? This guy took whatever he asked. I did not bargain because दो पीस बनाए मैं टाइम कहाँ है bargain करने? Okay, so he gave me just 800, I gave him 700, he was happy. His own wood. So that means I can, now it is motor, I have a drill machine at home. So I have a drill machine stand. So I will fix this lower part into drill machine. So it will rotate and this part will hang, it will not rotate. So all those you need students. I can't do alone. I have too many things to do, right? And I live in a different level, high level. So I want to get the students started. That is where this activity started here. So let's do something. And there is not only one. It's not one. I have hundreds of. I already told you free opportunity, right? I said Toto, conversion of Toto into a four-wheeler, nice looking family car, where husband wife can go to office together, where mom can take the kid to the office, school, right? Wonderful. And then I said the conversion of motorbike into hydrogen, right? And then I said right. So in 1 hour we can find so many opportunities. Where is the problem? The problem is you have been told to first do Excel, business plan. Forget that is the last thing because that will scare you or that will make you too greedy. Either you will be scared and not do it, or you will be too greedy and you end up doing mistake. Don't do business plan, never. Till you are happy with your own product. Whatever you do, you are the first customer. It solves your problem. If it does not solve your problem, you cannot be successful, guaranteed. Something you create, like I started, I am buying rice and I am seeing Salah, kitna din aur isa mere ko. I buy degi chata rice, you know how much? The rice I buy non-degi chata 40 rupees kg, I pay 170 rupees per kg for degi chata rice. So much premium. And you guys are looking for business opportunity. It never lays. The only thing lays is your level of emotional IQ. What you call is EQ, not IQ. Emotional quotient is high, then automatically innovation will come. And Bengal is known to be a innovation capital once upon a time, even today. We have been emotional capital, but our emotion has been taken into art and music and drama, not into creation of the product and services, not into business. Right? So it is now time that we channel this energy into business rather than music, drama. It's not bad, but it doesn't produce food, money. Right? Now, have you gone to a music festival by paying 100 rupees yourself? Have you? Nobody goes. It's all government funded or party funded or some community funded. Most of the music that you go. Right? Even YouTube is 100% free ad rebate. Even your Lata, all this music that you used to buy earlier cassette, nobody buys now. So it's the industry which actually takes your emotional IQ and put it to wrong direction. If you stop that, your emotional will channel there. So my biggest enemy is music industry, movie industry. And unless it happens, these young people will not bring that. Professor Amlan will tell you the impact of frequency on human life. Massacre. And we are going through this massacre. We don't know the exact mathematics, how it impacts negatively, but we know this is a grossly dangerous thing. It can be good, but provided we know how to. That's why we don't do raga, we don't do classical music. Right? So this is something diversion from my goal, but anybody has any question, I am ready to answer. Anybody has any idea? You don't need to publish it, you can write it yourself first, sign it up, scan it, send it to WhatsApp to me so that you have the ownership. Okay? And I will help you to coach it. I will coach you to make it a good, wonderful product. I will ask you a hard question. My first principle will be to prove that you are wrong, so that you don't lose your money, so that you don't lose your energy. So anything idea you said, I will try to negate it like a real professor. Hey, stupid idea. So take those. Then you will go back and say, why is I saying that way? Then you will make your idea much better, stronger with logic. Because if you can't explain me, you can't explain customer. So Your customer is not asking question, you not buy. Right? Customer does not care, तुमको पैसा आया कि नहीं, उसको खरीदना नहीं है. तो उसको बेचने के लिए it has to be serious something. Look good, want to give some value which is obvious. That is what you call unique selling point. Unique selling point in MBA term, it is called USP, right? Am I right? No. तेरे को दूसरा उन्हें बोल रहा हूँ. गलत बोला मैं. You know USP. सुनाई नहीं दे रहा. Are you not able to hear? You are sleeping. क्या सोच रहे हो USP का? तो मजा नहीं आ रहा टोटो में. मैं के फैमिली का आउट ऑफ टोटो. तेरा मम्मी को चलाना चाहिए. क्यों बढ़ेगा? क्यों बढ़ाना पड़ेगा? अरे टोटो में 6 बंदा चलता ऑलरेडी, क्यों नहीं बढ़ाएगा? नहीं, कार का मॉडल तो गलत सोच लो पहले तुम कार का मॉडल डेवलप नहीं किया, तुमने क्या आयरन बॉडी और मे बी प्लेन जगह अप में मे बी क्वार्टर में मे बी समथिंग एल्स मे बी मोर पार्ट फाइनो इज वेरी लाइक ते people गोली मारो तुम फोटो करके जा रहे हो, मरा नहीं, उधर अपना गाड़ी में सेफ्टी का बात कर लो. तो ऐसे भी चल रहा है ना, जरा लो मतलब तो कोई अब ये तो जरूरत भी है तुमको मम्मी को कहाँ जाना है, बाजार करना है, घर के पास जाना है, हाईवे के लिए तो बड़ा बात है. You are solving a fixed problem, that is local communication. Your mom has to go, your wife has to take the kids and that people does not come to home. So she has to wait 10 minutes walk there, 10 minutes walk there, you can go. You are solving a serious problem of bringing the way. Don't make it a rocket science, make it a simple that part. जितना कॉम्प्लेक्स करोगे उतना भाव बढ़ेगा. शुरू तो करो ना, पहले तो स्केच करो, पेंसिल स्केच, कलर स्केच. And my clue to this making photo wonderful is look at the historical old car, historical card of the British of that. Like Jeep put a clock on side, so it has come down. Wonderful design, make it a wonderful. Yeah, your mom should be excited, your girlfriend should be excited. If she is not excited, you are wrong. तुम अपने गर्लफ्रेंड को भेज नहीं पाओगे तो किसको भेज नहीं पाओगे. ठीक है दादा? एंड ओके, एनी मोर क्वेश्चन? एनी क्वेश्चन एनीबॉडी? आई विल स्टॉप हियर. बेटा तुम लोगों को कुछ क्वेश्चन है? कुछ क्वेश्चन? आई विल स्टॉप हियर देन फॉर नाउ.
To Dr. Subir Saha for giving wonderful demonstration of new ideas, entrepreneurship. Thank you all for your morning and afternoon. And we are privileged enough. Now we have with us our senior Professor Subir, Head Department of Library and Information Science, as well as Chairman, Training and Placement Cell of the University of North Bengal. So, we will request Sir to say a few words.
नहीं तो सर
You can say is the invocation of a new section. Most probably.
যেটা এটা লাইভ হচ্ছে তো কাইন্ডলি এটা তুমি
So I'm
এটা
saying
ধরে
that
রাখো
you are here,
দাঁড়িয়ে ধরে
many
রাখো
of you are from our Center for Innovative Studies uniform. Fine. And along with this one, those who are not having a uniform. So I'm thinking that one you are the students of our university. Because our university is much more regarding uniform. So you can have your own uniform here. So this is actually, you can say that one, this is the diversity that we are having. What that I have in the teachers. So we are having the diversity, but we are trying to reach to them with such a kind of arrangement, and I'm delighted that Dr. Subir, so not Saha, and so I just don't want to mention all these things. This looks very formal. So Subir is here, and I was rather very, deep awe whenever he was delivering that one to you. Specifically a man, most probably over 60, because I am also reaching towards 60. So as I am seeing him, I can predict that one. And with that zeal, he was traveling here and there, hopping to each and every places, trying to knock your head with his intuit, and you people are trying to, you people escape that one also. I have seen that one. And Amla was saying me, you people are being hammered with such a kind of thing for the long 6 hours. And you are in shape. This gives me a good pleasure. You are smiling. This gives me a good pleasure. And this is what it should be the outcome of any such kind of deliberation. So whenever I am seeing your face, right now, at the 11th hour of our, close of this university, of today's journey, so you are still having some kind of smiling in your face. You are trying hard. Some people are putting that one too much. So you are actually trying to fix yourself up. And because whenever I was moving here and there, I heard that he was asking some fellows, some queries, whether he was listening to him or rather sleeping. Napping is not a big problem. You can take nap. But if you can do your job properly, you can have a nap. Nap is a biological thing. You can have this one anytime, but first and foremost is that you have to complete your job, and that is what he was trying to put. That is, you need to do your job. Now, job means what? The job means right now you are here. Your job is to listen to me. But our problem is we always listen whenever we actually live in presence. And whenever you go out of this room, practically your memory is so volatile. It simply evaporates whenever you go out of this room. But please try yourself to keep something in your secondary memory. Okay. Don't give too much of faith with your primary memories, and you know that these memories are fine. Without this memory, you cannot lie or you cannot live. But if you believe too much of your primary memory, you will simply see that you are just there, lying there. And that is why try to keep something in primary memory. So now, something I must say, because I am rather one individual, the university has given me assigned the task of training and placement. So now, Sharma sir is there, Sharma is there. We are actually dealing with training and placement. And whenever I got this proposal from Dr. Amlan, it was very familiar to me before joining this university. We were very familiar. So this is the first time I got one such invitation from him, or rather a kind of call from him. Because I am going to do something, and this is the need of the hour, and we need your help. So placement cell is like one cell which actually believes in training first, placement cell. Because if you do not have the training, you can't be placed. You won't be placed. No one can place. And this is where the training is important. So this thing is a part of training. And as you know that one empty stomach is rather a very antagonized part of learning and assimilation of ideas. If पेट में कुछ नहीं है, ठीक। और मैं यहाँ से अगर सरमन बताऊंगा तुम्हें एक एक करके, तो उसमें जितना दम है उतना ही पेन भी है, क्योंकि तुम्हें दो कोशिश करना पड़ रहा है, एक पेट एक गैस, दोनों फाइटिंग, दो फाइटिंग है। इसलिए we try to give you something that can fill up 1/4 of your stomach and which can help you to pacify your these nerves, which helps you, triggers you to actually create the serotonin, melatonin, all these things which are very much required for having something, the knowledge that is kept. So everyone, so some of all of you are most probably in a hurry because might be your quota of staying in the university is over, for day quota. So it's nice to see if you will actually roaming here and there. It's nice to you are so I have seen Bond Free. So there I have seen that one. So very good movie. You can see that one, Bond Free. So this thing, this freedom is fine. But you see, no freedom is ultimate freedom. And this is the first lesson of going for the business. It can't be one individual who can always break the disciplines. Because whenever you are talking about the business is having its own rules, and where discipline is one and first, and the most important. And here what you are doing fine, you are listening, but at the same time, you are struggling with discipline. Because, as I am saying that one to you, because one senior fellow is here, the person who invited you here, and many of you you have the biological cause. I do not know that. Some people are having the biological cause. Many of you are having the nicotine cause. So, I know that for the boys, usually you have the nicotine pumps. So the girls may not have that one, but they might have the tea pumps. So might be many of you are actually doing that one. So it's nice to have you here. So training and placement cell and specifically the incubation and startup center along with the innovation cell, that is all of these organizations or elements of the sales, the units of this university. We are trying to add some sort of these things again, most probably in future, because we are having some issues also in this university. It is not that whatever we are trying or whatever we are thinking that we can deliver it. But I think we are here for you. So if you have any issue, because you see, sir already told you that if you have any issue, you can talk to him directly. So we are also saying that one, if you have any issues or if you really require any kind of clarification regarding any kind of journey in your life, apart from your personal affairs, you can call us, Training and Placement Cell, Incubation Center, even Dr. Amla is also there, we'll be with you. Thank you very much, have a nice day. So now I think it will be better as because I was not present in the first session, so I was rather been privileged to talk that much of time. So I took a lot of time, near about 10 minutes. Okay? So now I think, I do not know whether Mukta told anything or not. So you told that one in the morning? Is it so? Mukta told in the morning? Okay, fine. So let's go.
Thank you, sir, for your wonderful lecture. And now, on behalf of the Institutions Innovation Council, Startup and Innovation Committee, and the Training and Placement Cell, we are going to felicitate Dr. Subir Saha, sir. We are thankful to him and we hope that he will visit again. Let us have one announcement that some small tiffin arrangement for some refreshment is there outside. So please have it while leaving this.
Please wait. At a time, maximum 2 rows can go for refreshment. Otherwise, there will be chaos. First 2 rows, please go. These 2 rows.
হ্যাঁ
She has a presentation. Please wait.
এই যে আরে বসে করো, ওই জন্যই তো বললাম সামনে চলে যাও, সামনে বসো, এই যে ওটা করো, সামনে দাও, সামনে বসে।
There are a lot of taxation and regulation, right? And that will bother you very much. It can be actually detrimental. So the way you can avoid that is one mechanism for rural only, not city I'm talking. City will be little late. That you can actually use the bartering process. And bartering has become a global phenomenon now. It's not a small thing anymore. So she has made some presentation I have not seen. So give her a free opportunity to present her learning for her today. And so learning, so ahead. Hello, hello, hello.
Hello. Good afternoon, respected DLLE and other faculty members and respected speaker Dr. Saha, research scholars and students. Today I am going to present the topic on bartering system. The bartering system is an exchange of the goods and the services directly, which is I am also speaking Bengali, Benglish, সব মিক্স করে বলবো, তোমাদের যদি কিছু প্রবলেম নাই, সবাই কিছু বুঝতে প্রবলেম হচ্ছে। তো বার্টারিং সিস্টেমটা হচ্ছে এখনকার দিনে না, যেটা হচ্ছে তৈরি হয়েছিল এনশিয়েন্ট পিরিয়ডে, যেটা আমরা বলি বার্টার বা বলতে পারি বাটোয়ারা, যেটাকে আমরা বলি। যদি আমার কাছে কোনো জিনিস খুব অনেক পরিমাণে আছে যেটা আমার কাছে নেই, তাহলে আমি তখন তাকে যার প্রয়োজন তাকে আমি তার আমার কাছ থেকে, যদি আমার কাছে মানে কিছু ফুড টেস্ট থাকে, হতে পারে সেটা ধান, গম, এসেট্রা এসেট্রা, এনিথিং এলস, তো তখন তারা কি করতো, তখন তারা হচ্ছে করতে হচ্ছে যে নিজের কাছে যতটুকু রাখা দরকার তাদেরকে, এবং যাকে লাগবে যদি অ্যাপ্রোচ করতো তাদেরকে লাগবে। मैं हिंदी में बोलूं, barter system is an ancient time period system which can use we our daily life, जेटा जब होच्छे जब हम लोग हमारे पास बहुत सारे फुटप्रिंट्स थे, तब क्या करते थे, तब तो पैसा नहीं था ना, तो तब हम लोग क्या करते थे कि बार्टरिंग सिस्टम को बंटवारा कैसे करेंगे, मतलब आपके पास थोड़ा कुछ है, मेरे पास थोड़ा कुछ है, सोशल, जैसे हम लोग सोशल वर्क, हम आई एम नॉट सफिशिएंट इज एनीथिंग, मैंने सफिशिएंट नॉट सफिशिएंट, मैं खुद सब कुछ नहीं कर सकती हूँ, आई एम नॉट सफिशिएंट और वी आर नॉट सफिशिएंट। तो तब हम लोग क्या करते थे, मेरे पास फुटप्रिंट हो कोई, तब तो बहुत सारे कुछ गोधन बोलते थे, फिर हम लोग को गो माता जिसको बोलते हैं, तो वो भी था। तो तब जाके हम लोग क्या करते थे, उसके पास बहुत सारे हैं तो उसको फिर देगा और जिसके पास मतलब बाय वो बाय तो उसके बाद दिस इज द कॉन्सेप्ट ऑफ बार्टरिंग सिस्टम सबको समझ में आया व्हाट इज बार्टरिंग सिस्टम तो key points of bartering system customer relationships teamwork trust and the success in every field next slide please customer relationships हम कैसे क्रिएट करते हैं देखो ये तो हम अभी बिजनेस में भी यूज करते हैं ना कस्टमर रिलेशनशिप कैसे नेटवर्किंग कैसे बनाते हैं ये सब हम लोग ऑनलाइन बिजनेस बोलो ऑफलाइन सब कुछ ये यूज तो ये तो एंशिएंट टाइम में था ना तो उस टाइम भी ऐसे ही था क्योंकि तब तो उस समय में हम जानते थे कि तब तो ऐसे ऑनलाइन नहीं था इसीलिए तो हम लोग इसको कस्टमर तभी था कस्टमर रिलेशनशिप कैसे होता था लॉयल्टी जो हम लोग बहुत यूज करते हैं लॉयल्टी सबको पता है ये बात तो लॉयल्टी मतलब क्या है सर्विसेज ना कि सर्विसेज कैसा होगा रिलायबिलिटी improvement marketing सबको देख लो क्वालिटी एंड द सपोर्ट एंड द सैटिस्फैक्शन मतलब हम कुछ अपनी कोई लिस्ट करते हैं जैसे सबको इधर ऑनलाइन शॉपिंग करते हैं हम लोग करते हैं ना मीशो मिंत्रा एक्सेट्रा जो है तो हम लोग क्या देखते हैं प्रोडक्ट की क्वालिटी कैसा है ना जो प्रोडक्ट का क्वालिटी जब अच्छा नहीं होगा हम लोग दूसरे बार उसको यूज नहीं करता है रिप्लेस नहीं करता ऑर्डर क्योंकि प्रोडक्ट अच्छा नहीं था ऐसा होता है ना दिस इज कॉल्ड द सैटिस्फैक्शन कब आता है जब ये सारे पॉइंट्स 1 2 3 4 5 6 एंड 7 पॉइंट्स जब हम लोग का कंप्लीट होता है तब हम लोग क्या करते हैं सैटिस्फाइड हो जाते हैं नेक्स्ट टीम वर्क दैट इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट इन आवर डेली लाइफ एंड एवरीथिंग टीम वर्क कैसे होता है हम लोग जैसे होता है कि सपोर्ट नहीं सॉरी पार्टनरशिप तब जाके कोलैबोरेशन टीम वर्क एंड द मिशन एंड सपोर्ट एंड रिलेशनशिप ये सब को कोलैब करके हम लोग क्या करते हैं टीम और टीम का मतलब है टुगेदर एवरीवन अचीव एवरीथिंग है ना टीम को इसके बारे में हम मतलब समझते हैं ट्रस्ट हम लोग एक दूसरे को ट्रस्ट नहीं करते हैं कोई सोसाइटी को ट्रस्ट नहीं करते हैं कोई हमारे जो क्या बोलते हैं आसपास का पड़ोसी है उसको ट्रस्ट नहीं करते हैं ट्रस्ट इशूज एक जिसको हम बोलते हैं दिस इज कॉल्ड ट्रस्ट इशू ट्रस्ट कैसे बिल्डिंग होगा देखिए पॉइंट 1 2 3 4 5 6 एंड 7 एंड 8 कैसे होता है रिलेशनशिप्स रिलायबिलिटी कमिटमेंट कॉम्पिटिशंस नेटवर्क वैल्यूएशन ये तो हम लोग दिखाए हैं कि कैसे हम लोग बार्टरिंग सिस्टम को ऐसे यूज कर सकते हैं लेकिन ट्रस्ट तो सब जगह होता है ना क्योंकि हम ट्रस्ट करते हैं हमारे मालिक के या हम लोग जो हम लोग को सैलरी देते हैं वो हम जो पढ़ाते हैं जो हमको अच्छा पढ़ा है हमको गाइडेंस अच्छे दे रहा है दिस इज कॉल्ड ट्रस्ट सक्सेस इन एवरी फील्ड वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट सक्सेस इन एवरी फील्ड जैसे हम लोग यही सोचते हैं जो हम लोग क्या बोलते हैं इधर मैं लेफ्ट हैंड साइड पे दिखा रहा हूँ आई वॉन्ट डू इट हम लोग सोचते हैं कुछ करने से पहले मैं नहीं कर सकती हूँ ये आई कांट डू इट आई वांट टू डू इट ये बोलना चाहिए हम लोगों को ना आई वांट टू डू इट आई हाउ टू आई डू इट आई विल ट्राई टू डू इट एंड आई कैन डू इट आई विल डू इट एंड सक्सेस कैसे मिलता है थिंक आइडिया ट्राई do again and again keep doing and last point is success तो हम लोग सबको सक्सेस होंगे एक ना एक दिन हम लोगों को होप नहीं हारना चाहिए तो प्लीज मेरे साथ सबको बोल सकते हैं क्या आई विल try my best and we are success in life सबको बोलिए please
Yes. Yes. Yes.
जोर से एक साथ 1 2 3 and start
Yes.
जोर से जोर से बोलिए Yes, we can do it.
Thanks, Gupta Singh, our organizer. Now, let me conclude by conveying our thanks to Sri Amrendra Pandey, our instructor at Kokam, and our Didi, Nishita Batra from Ottawa Tea Garden. So, our gifts today, actually this plant, has been provided by our Open and one handmade show, garden show, was gifted by our Nishita Batra Didi. So, thank you so much. So, we conclude this session. Thanks everyone.
Okay, guys, have you video attendance here in this room? Done? Okay.
এখানে দিয়ে দেন
বন্ধ করলি
আমরা একটু শনিবার